me to just fucking repeat myself?
Tell me about your wine cellar.
Okay, so I've been telling my wife for like a year now that I want to build a bomb shelter. Okay? I've always wanted a bomb shelter since I was a kid. Like, my dad raised me very paranoid. Okay? Because he's a weirdo. And so I always wanted a bomb shelter. You know, period.
Mm-hmm.
So I get to this house and there's this fucking perfect spot for me to build a bomb shelter under the front room of my house. And that's what I want to do. And I've been telling my wife about it probably about a year now. Like, she's always known I like these kind of things, you know. And then for like a year, I've been telling her, babe, I'm going to build a bomb shelter. Sweetheart, I'm going to build a bomb shelter. It's going to be awesome, you know. And I've been telling her, I was like, you know, I'm going to put all my army gear in there because she was bugging me. She doesn't want the army gear in the basement anymore. I just have like piles and piles and piles of surplus. Like, there's got to be a section as big as this chew, like this room here, just filled with army gear. So I'm like, you know, I'll put that stuff in there. You'll never have to look at it again. I'm going to put all my guns in there. You'll never have to look at them again. You know, I'm talking like fucking blast door, you know, bookshelf that moves out of the way, you know, and bam, there's a fucking blast vault door behind it. You know, I'm telling her like all these details. You know, put my homebrew shit in there, you know, all my crazy stuff. And then the one day I like mentioned like, you know, and maybe we can even make like a little wine cellar section. Because me and my wife like to drink wine, you know. So I tell her all of this stuff and everything, and it's been like a year now I've been blabbing about it. And then the other night, I'm telling her, I was like, yeah, you know, I'll even put like maybe a double-sized bed in the bomb shelter, you know, so that if we ever do have to go down there, we got somewhere comfortable. And I'll make like a mock-up little bedroom so that it's just nice, you know, because you're going to be in there for a while. And she fucking freaks out. She's like, a bed? Why would you put a bed in there? You know? And I'm like, because you're going to be there a while. You got to put a bed in there. You have to, you know? And she's like, that's just ridiculous. That's crazy. You know, I'm like, I've been blabbing about a bomb shelter for like a year, and that is crazy? Putting a bed in there is crazy? The bomb shelter's not crazy? The guns aren't crazy? You know, the fucking NBC gear, the vault door, like none of this is crazy. Putting a bed in there is crazy? And then she says something about, like, it's a wine cellar. Like, why do you want to put a bed in a wine cellar? And I'm like, It's not a wine cellar. It's a bomb shelter. There's going to be wine in the bomb shelter because that would be one of the nice things to have down there. It's just crazy. She wasn't listening.
She wasn't listening.
About any of it. She just heard wine and made it into a wine cellar. And that's nuts.
She just wanted to cuddle, and you wanted to wash the dishes.
And I wanted to cuddle in the bomb shelter.
In the bomb shelter.
After the apocalypse. When we're the last two people. We gotta fucking procreate and shit, you know?
Mike's bed. I really am gonna put this on the internet today.
You better not.
Yeah, what are you gonna do about
Better
it?
not fucking do that.
You're not even in my company. What are you gonna do about it? Oh my god.
Somebody will fucking find it. They'll be like, OPSEC violation.
OPSEC what? There's no... This has nothing to do with this place.
You need to go to counseling when you go home. People don't build bomb shelters. It's not the 60s anymore. There's no Cold War, you know.
Yeah.
And then they're going to have me at fucking counseling and the bombs are going to go off.
They want me to go to counseling too.
You probably should, man.
Yeah, I kind of had a little spaz the other day. Yeah.
Did you really?
Yeah, a little shit fit, but we're not going to videotape me talking about that.
See, that's the thing. Like, I go ahead and I'm like paranoid, but I go on with my normal life, okay? I do my normal shit and I do my paranoid stuff on the side. It's kind of like a hobby, you know?
Yeah. Here you have so much idle time.
Here,
yeah.
And I've had nothing but free time to fucking hypothesize about the Chinese buying up America and all this just crazy shit, man. And it's crazy. I've just been blowing my mind here. It's nuts. And I want it to stop. If they would have just let me be a fucking team leader or a squad leader and I could have been out there doing what I joined the army to do, none of this shit would have come to my mind. Sure, I would have still built the bomb shelter, That's because I've wanted one since I was a kid. Kind of like some kids want a Dodge Viper. I wanted a bomb shelter.
Jenna.
That's my wife.
Yeah, I'm gonna send this to her.
Don't
This is at
do
this
that.
point.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Tom Cotter, I will uninvite you to my wedding
I'll be there.
if
I'll crash
you
that
put
shit.
that shit on
I'll
there.
crash that shit.